What's up, everybody? Finally, I get to play this game. Tonight is the start of playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Now, on my community tab of my YouTube channel, I had tried to, very poorly might I add, try to do a joke in which I was talking about how long ago in a galaxy far, far away. And then, like, that doesn't make sense. How about, oh, I got it. About long ago when the pyramids were still. Damn it, who took the script? But, jokes aside, I eventually turned around and said, you know what? We're going back to Orre. So, something that I had mentioned was that we did go to Orre before. Back when I first started doing Twitch, years and years ago, I would say like 2, almost 3 years now, we played Pokemon Coliseum. And I was thinking of playing that game again. However, I decided to not do that and just do XD instead. Because XD has a lot more fun stuff. And I can't wait for this to do this game. Hopefully we don't have any streaming issues like we did with Lego Star Wars. But I'm excited for this. I hope you guys are as well. If you are new to either Twitch or YouTube, be sure to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, as we are trying to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. And right now for Twitch it's just 20, but it's because we're slowly building that up. And it starts with everybody here. Which leads to my question of the night for you guys. Have anyone, rather on YouTube or on Twitch, have ever played Coliseum or Gale of Darkness? Now, on Twitch, I can say XD Gale of Darkness. On YouTube, when I type in XD, it does the crazy laughing emoji. Which, fun fact, this game came out before that became a meme or text reaction. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was because it was 2005 when this game came out. So hopefully you're liking the music that's playing right now. That might mention about a character for later on. I know it's going to be a bit before we see this character, but it's something to look into. But I'm excited for this. I already have an idea for a team I want to use. Took me a while to decide, but I finally found a team that I want to use for this awesome adventure through Orre. Take your guesses down below to see what you think we are going, or what you think this is going to be. I also did a lot of research prior to doing this, so I know I am prepared with some good stuff to talk about instead of just being like how it was in other gaming projects where I'm just real focused. I'm like, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. I ain't focusing, I ain't focusing. But we're here for some fun! And I did my research! I'm somewhat proud of myself because I've played this game quite a bit. Gosh, I remember too when I... Please don't tattle on me. But I remember with my old laptop, I was able to use, be able to play Gale of Darkness before the physical copy. And I had a blast playing those games. That and Coliseum as well. They're great games all around. But I hope you guys are ready for this, because I sure as hell am. On YouTube, we are on the road to 100 subscribers. I hope you guys are ready just like I am. I should probably go ahead and turn off the music. I know I like this music too, but let's get ready. What's going on, everybody? Here we go. So, can I start a new story? Absolutely, because there is no save file. I'm going to name my character George. I know the alternate character's name is Michael. You just gotta, friend. You just gotta make it your name. That's just how this works. I did a few practice runs. If it looks off at first, this is just how everything being set up has. I've tried many things to fix it, but it's okay, because it still runs good. Actually, I can turn this up now, probably. And we have a purple Lugia, probably part of the Minnesota Vikings, because they are also purple. I shouldn't be talking during cutscenes. Sorry. Everybody notice something different that doesn't mean anything about this? Because we are in the middle of the battle and we have Salamence! What a Pokemon to start off with! We'll talk more about Salamence later. Same thing with Metagross. Well, Metagross you can't really get in this game. I'm sorry. Because I looked it up. I know I looked it up. And while there is a Metagross in Coliseum, you can't get one in XD. Yeah, see? Told you. I was right. Dun, dun, dun. God forbid George is right. Dun, dun, dun. You feel lost in. We got Spit. What's going on, man? How you doing here on this Wednesday? All right, George, this will do for the day. But we just started. Yes, sir. What a well-played battle, George. Your battle skills have improved with an amazing amount. I mean, it was impressive. I had the way you handled that big Pokemon with a plump. I like that. A plump. You took command of it as if the same as your Eevee. Yes! We are starting off here with our real starter. It's not Salamence. It's an Eevee! And this is actually pretty cool. So in Coliseum, you start off with an Umbreon and an Espeon. And as much as I love Wawa the Espeon, we're not using one here. You see this Eevee's got Runaway, which means nothing, but we're not going to worry about it too much here. But yes, we are not worried about... Oh, that's another thing, too. If you see the screen widen, I've tried many things, and it just doesn't work. So, the screen will widen a few times. I promise you, it's something I've tried, and I can't fix for some reason. Oh, hello, George. Welcome. I'm writing up a summary of the basics of Pokemon battles. Like I said, it's most basic information, but if you care to look, I'll write my summary from a whiteboard. I am going to say this in the most easy way possible, because we're not going to be worrying about too many people or too many tutorials. So I'll just do this one. Beat up animals! Yes, while they are owned. We just did this with Salamence. We also did this with Salamence. Moves that we also used. That Salamence also showed us. We can take away one Pokemon and bring out another. we are going to go over this a little bit later. Calling Pokemon, we'll also worry about that later. Level up to get stronger. Some money. Getting stronger. Getting powerful, more moves. Getting better. Better have burn heal. Water puts out fire. Water, once again, puts out fire. Fire tries to take out water. Yeah, some of these are... like, they're real basic rules. They're nothing. It's something that you have to worry too much about if you have played Pokemon previously. And some of the stuff you don't have to worry about. Like, they mentioned about single battles. You'll have, like, maybe 2 single battles the entire game. Hi, George. You finished training? George, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to to Professor Crane? Don't worry about Stiffy Official Lily. But, oh yes, I heard a battle coach singing high praises about you. He's the hero. Sorry. I heard that your paddling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding. I'm sure the thing I'd stand much of a chance against you. I wish everyone wouldn't draw them with such gush praises all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. Oh, excuse me, mother. They know what they're talking about. You are nothing. That sounds mean. Oh, man. There's nothing to worry about. Both George and Jovi are wonderful kids. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. I hate to bother you. Can you go find Jovi for me? Yeah, fine. I'll go look for her. Sorry, George. After 5 long years, the project is finally on the verge of it coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do it without your mother's expertise. Oh, yes. Your PDA is in your room. Go check it out. Yes, my phone. How will I ever go without it in 2005? God forbid you lose your phone today. Jesus Christ. What's with the nothing in here? What's with the old man sleeping? George, you've seen Jovi. We were playing hide and seek, but Jovi's been gone for a while now. Maybe she's playing in your room. She better get out of my room, goddammit! Jovi? Nope, that's not the room. We bring you ONBS news. Authorities have still yet to fail, or have still have failed to find any traces of the hit cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance at the coast. Yeah, the coast of Gation Port. God damn. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appear mystified by the way the wife vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over the welfare. Well, that's not good. What's also bad is that Psyduck are known to have headaches, and he's just chilling here right next to the freaking speaker. What do you guys say, buddy? Cider! This is it. The one where Cider just goes, Cider! Oh, man. Sounds of the TV appear to be disturbing the Pokemon. It's more of this giant-ass speaker than the TV, honestly. I just wanted to see the Psyduck. Alright, let's go find our sister. Okay, so it's over here. We're gonna open this door and we see... ooh, something shiny! Me, more shiny! We found a PDA. Alright, so this is what Professor Crane was talking about. If you're in this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Try out this feature. By the way, Anna was playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? I just did. Whatever. So these are going to be your items for throughout the Orre region. We have 3 potions, which is very nice this early in the game. Again, if you see the screen widening and closing, I've tried to fix it. It's not damaging the game or anything. It's just like a few seconds where it's going to expand. And then go back to the size that's supposed to be. Alright, let's go talk to the man who's down on the ground here. Ah! He startled me! Oh, it's you. It's just you, George. It's me, Added. I just talked to you like 2 minutes ago. We're looking for Jovi? Well, we're supposed to play hide and seek right now, but she isn't around anywhere. Well, maybe she's gone out to Dr. Kamiko's manor. Oh, whoopee. Okay, you see where this is at, too, right? She has to go through this thing of water and go through some mountains. I'm sure she's fine. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish she'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. Oh, dude, I know how you're feeling. After a while, your back starts hurting. Oh, Jesus Christ. So we're going to head outside. And now... Run! Escape! Alright, so we're going to go to Kamiko's house. I love that Groudon artwork. Or it's a statue, but still. Shut up! All I want to say is, though, water is not its best friend, and it's just stuck in the middle of a pond. Oh, well. Anyway, let's go over here, Ed. Wait, who goes there? Who are you? You must be regular. Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin is a name, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kamiko. Chobin is the only assistant. So Chobin is the automatically #1 assistant. We have Chobin here. He has a Sunkern. Oh, man. Well, we got our Eevee here, so we're going to go ahead and tackle this Sunkern. Just going to do some front flips and back flips and just slam right into it. Yeah, like I'm never going to be scared of this man here. I'm sure he's going to strike me down with his Sunkern. There you go. Back flip, front flip, bam! And we're going to take out the Sunkern. And we do not grow a level because Sunkern is that bad of a Pokemon. Well, at least it's not Magikarp. Chobin lost! His eyes! You made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you're still not getting past Chobin. Huh? Closer observation reveals that this subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. Yeah, you never know that in today's world. Chobin wishes you to spoke up right away. You're George? Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. Oh, no. Oh, Big Brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Chovy gets it. Big Brother got lost, didn't you? Hell no. There's no hiding stuff from Jovi because Jovi knows. So Chobin, it's cool when he does the third person talk. Our little sister Jovi, nope. This big house is Dr. Kamiko's. Dr. Kamiko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines here where they have at the Pokemon HQ lab. You should come take a look too, Big Brother. You want to keep her, Chobin? George, you are that girl's older brother. Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard keeping an eye on her, so she does not bother the doctor. Oh, yes, George. We have a look at Dr. Kamiko's inventions. You will, yes? Okay, this way. Follow Chobin! Okay, Chobin will now show the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kamiko. Yeah, I can't talk sometimes. Dr. Kamiko's inventions. It needs to be said, are the #1 in the world. Chobin is full of admiration. Or admiration. Yeah. Oh, why does Chobin know what the number are for worldwide? That needs explaining? The whole worldwide, no one but Dr. Kamiko can invent such inventions. Therefore, they are #1 in the world without question. Our Dr. Kamiko, who is very great, is invented that room there. Hi, Doctor. What kind of funny machine are you working this time? Jovi wants to know. Oh, no. That girl is at Dr. Kamiko's side again. Chobin hopes she's causing no disturbance. Anyway, let's Chobin acquaint you with some of Dr. Kamiko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR roll. Yeah, it really shows this is 2005. Dr. Kamiko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is, ta-da! The unhealthy sandals. This insole is stubbed with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate any pressure point in the fabulous way. Keyword is Choban will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Choban thinks it's superlative. Aha, incredible or not? There's much more than that too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Choban gives you permission to use this anytime you like. Nah, I'm good, bro. We have to get our bratty sister. Oh, hi, brother. This is a funny drawing. Real detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Huh? Are you going home already, Winter? But you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to get home, right? No. That's what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. Mimi, let's go home with Big Brother. Mimi! Jovi joined the party. Go figure that. Go figure that we're more reliable than she is. The fact that we have an Eevee and she has just a Minun. I know the Plusle is back at the lab and that's supposed to be email. Dear George, you appear to have traveled far for your search for Jovi. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as possible. I need your help with something. What is it? Email from the professor? He wants you to come home quickly. Jovi's worried about letting you go by yourself, big brother. So Jovi will come home too. Let's go right now. But yeah, we're more trustful than she is if we have an Eevee and she has just a Minun. And I know there's Plusle at home, but I think Eevee can take on both Plusle and Minun without a problem. But now we have to head back home. And this I don't understand. Well, first, Ma, can you get her out of here? Get her out of my hair. Oh, hi, Mommy. We're back. Oh, Jovi. Haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you don't understand. Big Brother was lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi were here, Big Brother Jovi bets he'd be crying. He says he can't get home. Right, Big Brother? Just keep me out of this. Oh, my, Jovi, you're such a brave and resourceful girl. Well, that's quite enough for today. Besides, Adam must be tired of waiting for you. Oh my gosh, we're in the middle of hide and seek. Okay, Big Brother, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Good riddance. George, thank you for finding Jovi for me. Ah, yes, Professor Crane wants to see you. Can you find him right away? Alright, so now let's go look for Professor Crane. I love doing this, so let's hear. Snore. Huh? Here at the Pokemon HQ lab, we undertake a great variety of Pokemon research when there comes to battling. Oh, it's just you, George. Don't scare me how many wits. So this I don't understand. So he's supposed to be in here, Professor Crane, but you have to go up here, up the escalator, and then you have to talk to, I think it's this guy. And then you can use the elevator again to go back down. And there's Professor Crane. Hi there, George. I've been waiting for you. I want to show you the snag machine. Yes. Alright, so now we're going to go put on whatever the snag machine is and prevent Shadow Pokemon from running wild, brother. Actually, that's probably not a good idea to reference Hulk Hogan. Alright. Let's get the snag machine. It's interesting. I do like the design here. It's not as good as it was in Coliseum, but it'll do. It's called a Shadow Monitor, so we can now see how many Shadow Pokemon we can encounter. And we have 5150 in Pokédollars. To the Battle Sim. Oh. Oops, silly me. Forgot to give you these. We got 5 Pokeballs. They aren't used in the Orre region, so we import them from another region. Okay, now you're all set. Let's hurry up for the director. Hey, hey! What's going on? Who are you people? Before we do that, though, I want to show off this shadow monitor here. So, because we haven't seen any shadow Pokemon yet, we don't know too much about like what's out there. But we'll worry about that at a later time, because we gotta see what's going on here. Hey, Sleepy. It's terrible, George. Some strange man came barging in and took off with the director. But you need better sleeping hours. Anyway, we head out here. And, oh, wakey, wakey, wake up. They are reject Dr. Eggman's cronies. Now you can't unsee it. F you, F you, F you. I'm taking you to the new lab, Professor. What? My new lab? Move it. We don't have any time. If you don't want to get hurt, hustle yourself into the car. You people, what are you? Hey, kidnapping's bad. Okay. Huh? What is it, Pug? You're gonna play hero to stop us? We show no mercy to anyone, not even kids. Spinaps. Interesting name, buddy. Crane's all happy. I think he's fine. He's got a Teddy Ursa, or whoever this is, has Teddy Ursa. What is that? You said it before I could. George, the Orre is responding. That's a shadow Pokemon. Hurry, throw a Pokeball at it. Yes, he wants you to do that. So if you hit fight here, George, that's it. Hurry, throw a ball. So we are going to do that here. So this is our first shadow Pokemon, Teddy Ursa. Right now it is going to be level 11. And it's going to know the moves Shadow Blitz and Shadow Mist. But later on, after purifying it or lowering heart gauge, which we'll go over later on, we'll learn some new moves. But we'll go over more about Teddy Ursa once this is over. What was that? My shadow Pokemon! Was it a stag? Damn right it was. We took the Teddy Ursa. We took your teddy bear. That sounds mean. Kid, what's that machine on your arm? Could it be a stag machine? What the heck is that doing here? That's big news. Come on, move. I need to report this headquarters, like now. Cowards! And he goes off in his motorcycle. Oh, well. They took the professor away! Don't cry, Jovi. I'm sure Professor Crane will be okay. Demonstrations are painful. Yay! We can track the police and proper authorities about Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. I still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone will again try making shadow Pokemon. His prediction was on the mark. George, the Teddy Ursa you snagged today probably isn't the only shadow Pokemon that was made. When the purified chamber is complete, we'll be able to save many shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. Let's complete it. We'll finish the purified chamber ourselves. Lily? The director's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. You're on the verge of finishing it. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. The purified chamber just got this far, not just because Professor Crane was here. We got here because we all work together as a team. Having come this far, it would be wrong to stop now. Our pride as scientists is on the line. Let's finish the project as one. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs to check how the data process is progressing. So, looks like we got some more stuff we gotta do. But first, I want to go over this Teddiursa. So, Teddiursa is a paranormal type Pokemon. It's not bad at all. This isn't a bad Pokemon at all. If you are planning on not using it, you might want to hold on to it because it has the ability Pickup. Pickup allows you to grab random items as you're traveling through your journey. Now you see here its heart gauge is full. And it says the door to its heart is tightly shut. There are ways... Oh, nope, sorry, Eevee. There are plenty of ways to purify Shadow Pokemon. They were just talking about the Purify Chamber, which is something that we're going to do throughout this journey. But also, there's other ways to purify these Pokemon's hearts. I said earlier about the moves. It had those Shadow Blitz and Shadow Mist. Shadow moves have no PP, meaning they cannot ever run out, which means you never have to worry about struggling. What they do in XD that they didn't do in Coliseum is the Shadow moves. There's a lot more Shadow moves now, and they don't cause recoil damage. In Coliseum, you were very limited for the Shadow moves, and also because of the Shadow moves, they cause recoil damage. Here, we don't have to worry about that, thank God. But going back to Teddiursa as a Pokemon, like I said, it's not a bad Pokemon. It eventually gets Guts, which is pretty good if you use this one. I'm not going to use the Teddiursa. I'm mainly going to use it to have us get items throughout our journey. And also help out with Eevee as well. But, because most of all of XD, and also all of Coliseum too, there was only 2 exceptions. Was that everything's going to be double battles. So you're always going to be in a double battle. It's very rare to have single battles. Basically, it should be fine now. Keep going with it. George, you came at the right time, eh? Get you to run an errand for me at Gation Port. We ordered special machine parts for the Purified Chamber from the part shop. So, Gation Port is down south from here. It's not far, but be careful. Jovi knows the part shop. It's next door to Emily's house. Weird way to spell Emily. Mommy, can Jovi go? Jovi wants to help everyone. Jovi, I appreciate your offer. I know you want to help, but it's an important component. Okay? Jovi, you're a member of the lab staff too. You may go if you take George with you. Come on! Damn it! Fine. And once again, Jovi joins the party and we're going to Gation Port. And we're so focused on getting this stuff done, we're not going to worry about asking how Adam is after him hurting his back. Oh, because they did not want to continue playing hide and seek. Anyway, so let's go and what do we got here? Hey, George, Joey, where are you two off to? Important trip. Yeah, so we get Memo 1. Memo 2. The documents on Shadow Pokemon Professor Crane created. Yeah. We're going to have to get a few more of those from him probably when we get back, but I'm not too worried about that right now. But for now, let's head over to Gation Port. If you are new here on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. If you're new on Twitch, please leave a follow. We are trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And we're also trying to get to our followership on Twitch higher as well. Oh, my brother. Look. The sea. It's so big. Listen. The part shop is over here. Hurry, big brother. This way. Boom. Die, missed. Ouchies, Jovi fell down. Hey now, where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry. Jovi, sorry. It wasn't on purpose.
Look what you've done. You upset me to where my hair grew an inch. You messed up with happening. Look at Zook, the coolest, baddest, most happening guy around.
Are you kidding me, bitch? I'm the happening star.
Good. Sound doesn't begin to cut it. Huh? You there, you punk. You're with this munchkin, aren't you? It looks like you're a traitor. Looks like it'll be a billion times more fun than some munchkin. I'll stomp you flat with my shadow Pokemon.
Oh, wait a second. You got shadow Pokemon. That's quite enough of that. Pokemon are just meant to be used in such manner. Choose your place and time.
Shut it! Hey, man, let's see your sister take care of your preacher, someone who cares. Or do you want me to pound you too?
Mr. Varric, perhaps I should.
Ha! Who do you think you are? So you're gonna stop the playing about a bit? It's not me. This looks better by the minute. Let's give you a try.
I don't know why I gave him Locke's voice. Or Patrick Warburton, if that matter, if you're not a fan of attack. But we can see this. We get to see a battle between a Zangoose and an Alakazam. So we know that the Zangoose is a shadow Pokemon. We might want to remember this for later. Of course, the Zangoose goes down because it has fainted. We can't throw a Pokeball at it. Otherwise, that's not okay. It's not okay, chat. Hope you know that.
Your power, where does it come from? Where did it come from, huh? You've done it now. You think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook? Remember this!
Should I give chase? No. That won't be necessary. He won't come back. Leave him be.
Yes, sir.
Let us be on our way. Thank you. Oh, I hardly deserve such gratitude, my little lady. We did only what had to be done. Nothing more. Sounds like poo. Winnie the Pooh, not actual poo. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and
Jovi?
Maybe I should do that. Should I start giving voices to these characters, guys? I think that'd be pretty fun. Is that you, Jovi? Oh, Emily and Acri. Jovi. So it was you, Jovi, being harassed by that big strange man. Were you okay? Yep. Strong people helped us. Big Brother was here too. So nothing bad happened. Jovi came here on an important mission. Big Brother's Jovi's assistant today. Oh, you must be Jovi's brother, George. Glad we finally met. I'm Emily. I'm Jovi's big brother. Oh, hi. No. I'm the brother. Shit. Hi, Jovi's big brother. Jovi has been a very nice friend to my daughter, Emily. Can you take her then? $5? The elderly gentleman's name is Dr. Varric. It's Mr. Varric. He comes here by boat and has his two assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be very fabulously wealthy. Rumors are he gives me shivers. Or rumors like that give me shivers. I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I can imagine a story around it. That's actually pretty good. Anyways, be careful in this town. There's a lot of rough customers about. Emily, we should be going. Okay, bye-bye, Jovi. Yep, see ya, Emily. Come on, you can't do me a solid. Come back! Anyway, let's go roam around a bit. Let's go actually in Gatian Port here. Or in this little part shop. Let's talk to this guy. You do want to talk to this guy. Hi, you want something here? The shopkeeper's out right now. He said something about having to go to Dr. Cumming. What was it now? Well, to that doctor's manors where he went. He said his grandson Perry will be back from repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop till then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a sale or anything. I suppose it doesn't matter though. I'm quite here. I'm getting awfully bored, really. If you like, how about you help me while some time away? That's not good English. How about you help me while some time away? I've got a tale to tell that you might find interesting. Yeah, sure, we'll listen. When I was younger, I sailed all the world's seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon in the world, the one that I found to be most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds of Pokemon, you see. While I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are kind to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you say that you're raising an Eevee. What a fortuitous coincidence. This must have been to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving one of 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. So this is what's going to help us evolve our Eevee, as you would know. We have the Water Stone, which gives Vaporeon, Thunderstone for Jolteon, Firestone for Flareon, Moon Shard for Umbreon. This helps out with friendships for Umbreon and, of course, Espeon. They're not something you can give to them right away and evolve them. You have to give it to an Eevee and have it get better or have it become more friendlier throughout the journey. This is a way to get Espeon and Umbreon, by the way, so there's technically no day-night cycle in this game. Oh boy. Now we get to talk about each of these Pokemon, starting off with Espeon. For those who have seen my previous playthroughs of Pokemon and how much I've always talked about this Pokemon, whether I'm playing Coliseum, either maybe if I was playing Coliseum too, because I'm pretty sure I gave it praise then. It's been years. We'll say Coliseum as well. Stadium 1 and 2, and any other Pokemon game as well, especially when I played against my girlfriend Amanda. I always say that Espeon is the best evolution, and in this case, it is good. It has an amazing special attack. In fact, I can actually just do this. We're going to show off Espeon. Well, not show off here, but I'm going to go over it in a bio-esque type of thing. So Espeon is a very good special attacker, a special defender. If this was Generation 1, this would be an amazing Psychic type because of its the one special stat. However, this came out in Generation 2, where this special was split up with attack and defense. So HP-wise, it doesn't have a whole lot of HP, and it's very frail in the physical zone, or physical section of this Pokemon, and it can't really take hits too well, or dish out hits too well. However, its special, like I said, is amazing. And not only that, but it learns Confusion at level 16, which is very important if you want to, raise an Espeon. You want to get as much happiness as possible. Doing so, you can get Confusion right away. It does learn Psychic by level up, but it's not till level 47. And that's going to be quite a ways to go. You're going to probably invest in the TMs quite a bit, including ones like Toxic. You're probably going for Psychic if you don't want to wait till level 47. But honestly, this thing needs the following moves: Psychic, Double Team, Shadow Ball, and sure, Toxic as well if you want to do that as well. If you want to add some status support, it's really good. It's very worth it. It's very great. And if you want to use an Espeon here, go for it. If you haven't played Coliseum yet and you want to play with one of the good evolutions, I'd say go for Espeon. Then we have one that Amanda loves, but in this game it's not too great. Umbreon. So, it's very defensive, which is not bad. However, its attack stats are not that great. It has more HP and it is slower. However, it is also very tanky. So if you're trying to set up, you can go ahead and do that with Umbreon. The problem I have with Umbreon is its attacks. Its strongest attack that you're going to get in this game is Feint Attack at level 36. A 60 power. No, it can't miss. So 0 accuracy. Dark type is considered special because this is Gen 3. And while Umbreon, yes, it is very tanky. It's very defensive. It's not going to be able to dish out a lot of hits. And a lot of moves that it could make to help it out, they either don't learn it here, or it's just not in this game. Its TM move pool isn't the greatest either. I mean, it does learn Psychic, which is pretty decent, and Shadow Ball, just like Espeon. But it's going to be really hard to raise, especially because in Gen 9, it gets way better movesets. And it learns way better moves to help out with it, to make it more worthwhile. But in Gen 3, in this case, it's not worth it at all. Another Pokemon that's not worth it at all because of how physical and special attacks are in Gen 3, Flareon. Flareon is a good fire. Well, no, not a good fire type, I should say. In this game, it is not worth it at all. It's got amazing attack, decent special attack, but all of its moves that it can learn are special. In fact, it doesn't really learn a good move till level 52 with Flamethrower. Flareon should have deserved a lot better. But just like before, it gets better in other generations. It's just right now, it's not that good. And it hasn't been good for a long time. A better option, though, Jolteon. Jolteon is pure electric type. And this thing is amazing in this game. Just like Espeon, it's mainly focused on special attack and special defense. And it's also very fast. But here's the cool thing about Jolteon. It's the TMs that it can learn. It can learn Thunder, Thunderbolt, Shockwave, and so many more. You're not going to get all the TMs in this game, but it's definitely something that you want to see down the road in other games too. But Jolteon's not a bad option. And also for Volt Absorb, as its ability, is amazing as well because you could switch it in when an electric type is out there. You know an electric type's coming, or electric type move's coming. You can use that to heal up your Jolteon. And lastly, I've been talking so much that people have actually left the stream, is Vaporeon. Just why? Jolteon. Vaporeon is a really good Pokemon. It's so good, in fact, that this is the main evolution that you want to use. It does learn Water Gun at level 16. All the Pokemon here do learn a move of their respective type at level 16. So if you're going to evolve your EV, do it ASAP. But it learns a lot of good moves as well. Vaporeon. You can't go wrong with any bad move set. And quite honestly, it's so much so a good Pokemon that we're going to get a Water Stone. We are going to turn this Eevee into Vaporeon. Because another important thing, too, is that you get stat boosts also when you do this. So let's go ahead and get this water stone and give it to Eevee. So technically we already have our first fully evolved Pokemon that we're going to have on the team. We're going to go ahead and give Vaporeon. All the choices except for Flareon and Umbreon, I would say, are very worth it. So you can't go wrong with any of them, again, except Flareon or Flareon and Umbreon. Well, Umbreon can take hits. So, but our Umbreon now has Water Absorb, which is amazing to get quick heals. As you see, its stats went up a lot as well. Same thing as before. It's going to be more focused on special attack and special defense and speed. Well, not really a whole lot of speed, but it's going to be slower, but it's also going to be very powerful as well. So now that we have that, let's go ahead. And we see this guy over here. I want to thank everybody who had stuck around during my bios. My very poorly bios and explanations of Pokemon. It's just like the one thing I really like. Phew! What the hell is that? All fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the part shop is ours. Huh? You need a cheap part. Where's Grandpa? He's gone out to Dr. Kamiko's. Erg! When Grandpa gets excited over some mechanical thing, he's off like a shot. Never mind, it's the shop or his grandson. Me. You're pissed at your Cheerios, my guy. I'll find that machine part you need. Can I get you to come to our shop? Man, Grandpa should be so lucky to have a caring grandson like me looking over for him. It's pushing it, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. So what we're going to do here, actually, is we are going to go, not back to the shop yet, but we're going to want to go here. First, we want to go into this house, because we can now. And it's hard to tell, but yes, it is a door. What do you got to say? There's an island far from the coast of Gatian Port. It's surrounded by vicious ocean currents. However, no one can go near. Of course, everyone around those parts know better than to go near that island in the first place. Ah, something about Gatian Port. Maybe something we have to know about later. Okay, we've heard about Gatian Port already. So let's go ahead and do this. Let me check something real quick. It's not a good idea to do this in the middle. Alright. We're going to head this way, and we're going to want to talk to this gentleman right here. Because... welcome, youngster. No need to be spoken, no question to be asked. We shall battle, yes? You asked me a question. Good answer. Let's go! Casual guy Kyle. Spelled with a C. Weird. He's got a Tailo and a Ladybug. As I bring out my Vaporeon and Teddiursa, we realize... Uh-oh. We got a Shadow Pokemon. That is Ladybug. Why? This is not a good Pokemon at all. It is such a terrible Pokemon. I understand it's early in the game. And this Ladybug's an example of early bug Pokemon. Now, this does evolve a little later. And it's known as the 5-star Pokemon. And I'm like, you are not a 5-star Pokemon. It's hard to recommend anybody for this Ladybug. So much so that I'm going to throw a Pokeball at it. And I have a huge amount of faith that I'm going to end up catching this thing. If not, I'll just set up a Shadow Blitz to do some cheap damage. So, the thing with Shadow moves as well is that if it attacks a non-Shadow Pokemon with Shadow moves, it is super effective. And if Shadow Pokemon attack one another with Shadow moves, it's not as effective. God damn it! Ugh! Shadow Shed again. Yeah, so it's not really effective against Ladybug. We'll do Sand Attack. Well, no, it's not gonna matter. I guess Tail Whip, and then we'll do another Shadow Blitz. Then we should be able to catch this Pokemon. So my goal in this project is to catch every single Shadow Pokemon. They're not going to be all easy. As we're showing here, we're struggling against a Ladybug. And then we're going to throw another Pokeball at it. And then we're going to do a thing called Call here. Calling is a lot different in XD than it was in Coliseum. One, 2, 3. There we go. And just like how it was back in the old days, you don't get experience for catching Pokemon. Would you lose? No, sir. You get your shitty little bug. What do you say if you talk to him? Huh. Too bad. I guess I lost that one. The machine you have on your arm is quite a getup. The way the lights, pulse, and all, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second that you'd taken my Pokemon. You know, lad, ever since I battled you, I've been missing a Pokemon. It's important and precious, even a Pokemon I've gotten as a gift. Any idea what became of it? Run away! Run away! So now we're going to do this. We're going to head over here. First, box. What do we got? 3 Pokeballs. Pokeballs are scarce, yet we can find them out in the open. Boxed up. I know over here there's an item. A potion. And on this side, there's another item. Paralyze Heal. That, of course, well, heals paralysis. I know we're supposed to go to the parts shop, but I want to come around here and just do some exploring. Phew! Oh, now you're a rare child. Most people would take the elevator. Youngster, are you doing this for exercise? Oh! She went from an old lady who's shocked that we're taking Echo to run around, and then I just turned her into Santa. We get an awakening here. Obviously helps out with sleep. It's actually kind of useless if memory serves right. That's now useless because of... let's see here. When I looked down from the top of the lighthouse, I was afraid as if I'm being sucked down. With that sensation of falling, it grows on you. Run away! Let me head to the top here. Walk around. I think there's an item here. Oh, yeah, this guy too. You see the island in the distance of the sea? It's always obscured by clouds. If only clouds weren't there, we would see a gorgeous sunset at dusk. More mentions about the other side. Yeah, there's nothing over here, so we gotta talk to this lady. You there! You look like a traitor to me. Someone gave me a wickedly tough Pokemon. I'll test it out on you. Interesting. Kill it! You're killing it, alright. With a Zubat and a Poochyena. We hit our Vaporeon into the Ursa already. We have ourselves a Shadow Pokemon. So, Poochyena. Just like the Ladybug, this is going to be level 10. I forgot to mention earlier. Also, for Ladybug, its moves are going to be Shadow Blitz, Shadow Shed. When it gets purified, as the purification heart goes, it'll learn Aerial Ace and Supersonic. But Poochyena as a Pokemon, first it learns Shadow Blitz and Shadow Hold, and then once its purification heart keeps going, it'll learn Poison Fang and Howl. But going over Poochyena as a Pokemon, it's okay. If you can't really find anything else, I guess you can go for Poochyena. It's not too bad. It is a Pokemon that has Intimidate. Something I also forgot to mention, though, is that in XD, you have less options for Pokemon. So sometimes you're going to pick Pokemon that you didn't think you were going to have to pick. So that does happen quite a bit. Poochyena is actually one of those where if you want a Dark type, it's not bad. I do have other ideas for Pokemon that I want to use, but if you want to use Poochyena, it actually makes sense. Same thing with Teddiursa earlier. If you want to use it, it does make sense. So I have a Shadow Hold here, which means my Vaporeon, because it is a non-Shadow Pokemon, can't escape. So neither can Teddiursa. I thought it was just non-Shadow Pokemon, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and throw a Pokeball at the Poochyena. You can't throw it at non-Shadow Pokemon. They'll just say, hey, it's not okay. You're only here to get Shadow Pokemon, not other trainers' Pokemon. They're non-Shadows. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Yeah, Poochyena pretty easily. Gonna go for Shadow Blitz here. We're just gonna take it out of the Zubat. Okay. Oh, that's new. That is reverse mode. So I said earlier, that Coliseum, if you use a Shadow move, you get recoil damage. Here, this is what happens here. This is what happens when it goes to reverse mode. Ugh. Anyway, we're going to go to the elevator this time and go back down. And now we're going to want to go see Pear at the part shop. I believe it's this one here. Yep. I can't tell you how many times I got stuck on this part as I was doing a practice run. So now we're going to go... Oh. Weird. Anyway, let's go talk to Pear. Sorry, we're out. Sorry we were out. The machine part, you said, right? We were a little late ourselves. We were focusing on getting some Shadow Pokemon. Here it is. Here it is. This is it. Here you go. We get the machine part. It's a rare item, that machine part. It took a while to get the order in. How's your Professor Crane doing? Huh? He was abducted by goons with Shadow Pokemon. Must have went through something like that before. I've been through something like that before. Who would have thought it happened again? I know, right? It's crazy. But now we have to go find out... Oh, take this part back. There are places that we could go to. Like we can go to the Crab Club, or the Poke Center, or the Pokemon Center, or the shop. But the shop doesn't have Pokeballs yet, and that's what you're really going to spend most of your money on. As we come back, yep, we're gonna get more of these. Learn more info about Shadow Pokemon. I want to save real quick, just in case something happens. And all that took an hour. Oh my gosh! I'm not looking at my time clock or the time frame on the stream. I'm just trying to get more. I'm trying to like focus on the story here because this is a really good story. And you got so much you had to do in the beginning. Welcome back, George. Was Jovi well behaved? Sure. We ran an errand like you said, Mommy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us. Oh no, really? I'll get the details later. What about the machine part? Thank you. With this component, we'll be able to get down to the finishing touches to the purified chamber. I should take it downstairs. Purified chamber on the ground floor now. Oh, Jovi will take it. Jovi, you sure? Don't drop it. Jovi can do it. George, how's your Shadow Pokemon doing? Purification progressive. A Shadow Pokemon spends time together with its trainer. Has the guard gauge fallen to 0? No, but it's fallen down. But by the purification is complete, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, a Shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart. But that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, we need the Pokemon. The Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony, which is basically a ritual for it to return to its natural state. Purified chamber, we're ready. We can go through the ceremony here, but looks like we need a little more time to get finished. Because of that, I think your Shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremonies using different processes. There's a village called Agate. In the village is the Relic Stone, which is a power to restore Shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you off to a far place by yourself, dear. But I also think it's something that only you can do. Will you go to Agate? Yep. Thank you. I'm proud of how you become more dependable. Just keep her here. So we're going to have to go see Egan. We're going to have to go see an old man named Egan. Now, if you have played Pokemon Coliseum, that name might sound a little familiar. What we're going to do now is we are going to go to Agate Village. People say Agate, say Agate. No, I call it Agate Village. It's got relaxing music. I really like it a lot. Before we go any further, I want to head back here. We're going to pick up a few items. We have a super potion here, which is really good for this early in the game. And then we're also going to get a Pokeball again. But if you talk to this lady... You know who I am. I'm the teacher lady. I know many kinds of moves. Are there any moves you wish your Pokemon knew? Yes. Which one should I teach? So you learn Mimic, Thunder Wave, and Seismic Toss. Now, unfortunately, no one really on this team can learn any moves right now. Vaporeon can't learn it because it doesn't learn it in its moveset. And Teddy, Ursa, Ladybug, Poochyena are Shadow Pokemon. So Shadow Pokemon are unable to learn any Well, they can't learn any moves until they're purified. But as she says, we can come back later. She's always going to be there, so don't have to worry about her leaving. What about you? So this guy will always challenge you to a battle. Old Man Claire. Is he has an Oddish and Machop. He has no Shadow Pokemon, so you don't have to do this battle. But the only reason I'm doing it here is because I want to gain experience for my Vaporeon, as well as get closer to purifying this Teddy Ursa. So as you see here, Teddy Ursa's heart is starting to lower. And also, because of the heart gauge, we were able to learn the move Lick, which is a very weak ghost move, however, has a chance for paralysis. We're going to go for Shadow Blitz on the Oddish, because I want to get that thing out of here as fast as possible because of my water type. Almost took it out in one shot, damn it. So I go for Absorb, probably on Vaporeon, because, yep, super effective. Now, luckily, we don't take a lot of damage because it is level 7, and our special defense is pretty high. Whereas if that grass move was physical, it would probably do a lot more damage. But like I said, because we're in reverse mode, we are going to get hit. So I'm going to tackle the Oddish. I'm going to go for Call on Teddy Ursa. So a lot of its heart gauge just disappeared, and it's no longer in reverse mode. Alright, Oddish goes down. I keep like hitting the buttons multiple times, thinking that Teddy Ursa is gonna get experience as well. But then it dawns in my head like, genius, Teddy Ursa is a shadow Pokemon. And my chop goes down in one shot. There you go, Teddy Ursa. And he goes back into reverse mode, of course. I bow to your skill. So he'll always be ready to battle, regardless of the day or anything like that. But like I said earlier, you can't really get any items. Now this is something that we're going to look into later. Joy Scent, Excite Scent, and Vivid Scent. These can also help you get with help out with your shiny Pokemon. We don't have a cologne case yet, so we can't get them yet. But I'm not going to purchase anything yet because we don't need to get anything. But once you get the cologne case, you can actually use this move or use the items. Let's go in here. Hello. Oh, what a darling trainer you are. I'm Bella. Did you want something of me? Oh, Egan, you say. Ah, so you've come calling to see my husband. Are you perhaps George? Ah, as I thought, you are George. We've been expecting you. We got word from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify Shadow Pokemon. What an instant husband heard from Lily. Why, you must see his excitement and enthusiasm. I hope so. Shouting, this calls for my services. Or some such. He went off running to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. Ah, there he is. Perfect timing. Bella, dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready to visit from Pokemon HQ. I'm ready to right. Oh. Hello, dear. I guess George has just arrived. Ah, so you're George. We've been waiting. I'm Egan. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. You know, to purify a Shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to its trainer. While there are special approaches, battles, or such, no doubt at all. The place to do here is the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I will go ahead and wait for you there. Alright, so we're going to go find out about this Relic Stone. And yes, I already know what happens. But I like to be... I like to have people excited. But here! This is something I'm looking forward to as well. The Name Raider! Here we're going to be nicknaming our Pokemon. We are going to nickname this Vaporeon. You can only nickname the Pokemon that you have purified or are not Shadow Pokemon. So... let's see here. We're going to look at the best Vaporeon nicknames. Let's see here. What are we going to name our Vaporeon? I'm looking for appropriate names, people. Yeah, I like this one. The nickname is going to be A-G-N-U-S. Agnes. I looked up at Name Raider. It means Misty in Latin. So Agnes will be the name of our Vaporeon. This Pokemon shall be known as Agnes. It's quite a vastly superior name before. Treat your Agnes with love and perfection. So there we go. Our first nickname Pokemon, Vaporeon, is Agnes. Oop. Walk over, run over this way, and we get Ether, and I see that fella up there. How about we go talk to him real quick? We do that is to go up here. You see this? My teller brings me berries from somewhere every day. Here, I'll share them with you. We get the Aguave Berry.
Really?
So the Aguave Berry. No, we don't feed it to a Munchlax. A whole item that restores HP but may confuse. So something to be careful about. But anyway, let's just head down here. Oh my. It's quite rare to see a child visitor in our village. Huh? Aren't I a kid too? I may be young in body, but old at heart. Sounds like most people today. So... that item is just killing me. Alright, we're gonna go and heal real quick. Healing, as far as I'm aware of, does not take down reverse mode. But it was important to have. I also love that jingle. Alright. Oh. Our team right now is... yeah, see, so the Teddy Ursa is still... in reverse mode. So we have Agnes, Teddy Ursa, Ladybug, Poochyena. Teddy Ursa is yet to get any items. I don't think the abilities work completely until they're purified. That item box there is killing me. I want it. I want it. There are ways. We will get there. Anyway, it's if we go this way, this will actually bring us back here. What do you gotta say? My dream is to become the Pokemon champion one of these days. Then, after I retire, I'm going to live here. To make that dream come true, I've got to become a lot tougher. And a lot tougher. Takes battles, right? So, we get to battle Rider Heaven. Just like before, there's no Shadow Pokemon here. But here comes our new and improved Agnes. And Teddy Ursa. But it is a good thing, though, still, to have your Pokemon in reverse mode so that the heart gauge does go down faster. Next out is a Cascoon. I just gotta say, thank God these are not the Shadow Pokemon. There's a Poison Sting on Agnes. Alright, so reverse mode hurts Teddy Ursa. So we're going to go for a tackle. We'll do tackle on Silcoon. And then we'll call Teddy Ursa. I love too how Teddy Ursa's ears just go... yeet, yeet. Going for Harden, which will raise his defense, so it'll be a little harder to take out, but I'm sure we'll be okay. So now we learned Metal Claw too. But like I said, Teddy Ursa is not a bad Pokemon here for this game. I've said that before, I'll keep saying it. Like, there are Pokemon here that you wouldn't think you're gonna use, and they're actually really good. Especially for this game. So in reverse mode in Coliseum, it was known as hyper mode. But Lily actually says it perfectly earlier on, because we're almost there anyway. Well, because we're almost there actually. Regardless, if you had lowered the heart gauge, it still will. Your Pokemon still will not open to its heart. You have to go through either the purification chamber or the thing we're about to go do momentarily. Doomed. Oof. We killed him, man. Listen to a kid like you, it's nothing but a pipe dream. Oh, don't say that. That's not okay. Alright, so now we're gonna head down here. Walk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. Oh gosh, there's no path out of the village this way. Whoa! Let's try it like that. You're looking for a battle with me? You're on. We get yet another battle against Dusk. Tyrogue and Grimer. Just like before, no shadow Pokemon. But hey, it's fun to get some levels, especially this early in the game. Almost took out the Grimer. Alright, Agnes. Doesn't take out the the Tyrogue, sorry. But Grimer goes down because of Teddiursa. And here comes a Zubat. And we go to reverse mode yet again. Tyra goes down. Level 12 goes Agnes. And Zubat somehow holds on. Which I'm fine with, so I can call Teddiursa. Teddiursa! And its heart gauge is almost empty. So I have bad sense of direction. Nothing else to make fun of. Oh, it's okay, buddy. What do you have to say? Alright, here goes Gorps. Cool trainer Gorps likes to battle. And that Zigzagoon and Numble. With my water type with no water moves. And my teddy bear. Finally use a special attack. Use my special attack very well. Almost one shot to Zigzagoon. Let's go for Shadow Blitz. So, fun fact about the shadow moves in this game. These do have a physical special split. If it's a tackle, like with Teddy Ursa's move, it does physical damage. Whereas there are other shadow moves in the game where if it's like firing something, it's special. So XD actually started the physical special split. They became official in Gen 4. But that is a fun fact about the shadow moves in this game. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to... Oh, Teddy Ursa has an item. Got an antidote. Okay, it's not bad. I want to bring the Poochyena up front, so we can start lowering its heart gauge. Jaws. What's up, Jaws? There's a Schnabel and Corvish. And I have a doggy and a teddy bear. And Poochyena learns Poison Fang, so you know what? Let's try that out. No, Teddy Ursa, no! Let's do this. We'll just keep doing Shadow Blitz. And Corfish somehow still hangs on. Let's go for Poison Fang. You know, poisoning will be perfect. Nope. Bubble. Make them bitches go bubble. I don't know why I just said that. It's almost as bad as like I farted, I tickled, my butt cheeks jiggled. Yeah, I'm getting tired, but I'm getting tired, but this game is so much fun that it's hard to not want to stop playing. Lotad. Also, all these trainers also do not have Shadow Pokemon. However, this is required to continue your journey. We're Poison Fang on the Lotad. Shadow Blitz on Schnabel. Whoa, critical. Wow, it really teaming up with Teddy Ursa. You don't want me to purify Teddy Ursa now, do you? Nice shot, Poochyena. And there goes Snubble. Ta-da! Ta-da! Or as Peter Griffin's version. Ta-da! That's bad. Ugh. I actually want to show this off real quick. The ladybug here, even though I'm not really using it, its heart gauge is going down as well. And I also learned aerially, so it's not a bad move for the beginning. I just don't still recommend it. We're gonna do yet another battle, folks. Laddie. Yeah, it's what I call crazy lad sometimes when we're just doing dumb shit. We're like, Laddie! Poison Fang on Cacnea. We're gonna do Shadow Blitz on Slugma. Don't say it. Don't say it. Chat, be the adult here and don't say it. Cacnea is badly poisoned. So we had to poison a cactus. Slug him up for Ember. It's too bad that in this game it's not like you can learn Fluffy or something, or have the Fluffy ability where you just take half of fire damage. And it is back in reverse mode, meaning that technically the next battle we do, it'll purify its heart. And Poochyana's in reverse mode. Yay! Like I said, I'm not too fond with this mode, with reverse mode, but it does help purify your shadow Pokemon a lot faster. So we're going to go ahead and get this. We have 2 burn heals. Yes, you better have burn heals. Alright, I guess you're next. Kron? Bring it on, Kron!
I'll show you.
A Horsey and Abra, both are non-shadow Pokemon. Against a Doggy, who's enraged, and a Teddy Bear enraged. So we're going to call both these Pokemon right away. Hopefully this will prevent us from being in reverse mode. And as you see now, Teddiursa's gauge is completely empty. But it is still a shadow Pokemon. Uh-oh. Are you really teaming up on my Teddy Bear? Nope, never mind. Still hurts. So we're gonna go for a potion here. Oh, wait, no, I got an idea. But Poochyana go for Shadow Blitz on the Abra, and then Teddiursa's turn, we're gonna heal the Poochyana. That's a weird strategy that you could do in this game. Also, the punches are special. Whoa, 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 Poochyana. So enough to take down Abra. If you see my screen going like widescreen, I call it widescreen, full screen. If you see it go wide a little bit and then back to normal where it should be, again, it's something I can't control. I've tried to fix it. It only goes so far. Poochyana. Go for Water Gun. Probably going to take out the Poochyana. That's fine. Teddiursa. Going for Absorb. So one of these Pokemon are down. Poochyana. I'm about to show you guys how bad freaking Ladybug is. We're going to go for Aerial Ace on Shroomish. And then we're going to use another potion on Teddiursa. It's too early for the Super Potion. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but still. Oh, we are faster. Effects board didn't go off. I am surprised about that. Going for Absorb. Okay, it's very little. Alright, Aerial Ace again. Wait, no, I hit the wrong Pokemon! No! What? Why? Why? Damn it! I mean, Shroomish goes down, but I hit the wrong Pokemon. Dang it. Well, I mean, it's going down this turn. Alright, Horsey goes down. We defeated Kron. Okay. And we get the cologne case, which is going to be very helpful. Oh. Teddy bears can be purified. So, I'm actually going to go heal. But we're also going to stop at the mark real quick. So we can show off our cologne case. And then we will also, like I said, pick up the cologne case. Well, we have the cologne case now, so we can now go do, get those colognes and spray all these Pokemon. Because we are going to try to get all of them purified. We actually got to catch them all. Now we're going to go for... We'll do 5 Excite Scents. But again, I'm not going to really spend a lot of money on those senses. So how far did we go? Actually, a little more than I had thought, so I'll do another one real quick. So we were about two heart gauges left. So that's about half. So that's why I'm not too worried about the sense too much. We'll definitely get more sense as we move on. And finally I get this item. 3 potions. It's kind of helpful considering that we almost lost to Krong. It kind of sounds like a one of those like badass battle names, like Kron, go get him, or like maybe a Pokemon nickname, Kron, use Giga Impact. I don't know. All right, so let's go in here, back to the Relic Forest. Check it out. George, welcome. Your Shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you just went through. Shall I be your opponent? Oh, now I shall be your opponent. Here's my partner. One Pokemon I caught my first. Go, Pikachu. Egan. He only has 1 Pokemon. It's Pikachu! Probably should have brought out a Pokemon that actually needs to be purified. Oh, it's a double battle. We're going to attack the Pikachu here. Oh, he's using Thunderbolt. He's using Thunderbolt. Okay, it's on Teddy Ursa. Hit that. Why are you in reverse mode? You have your heart's you're good. You too. Damn it. If your Pokemon are also in reverse mode, they cannot be purified. So we're going to calm down both these Pokemon. You see Poochyena is close to being purified. Teddiursa barely hangs on. And it's probably going to take it out here, which is fine. I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, after Poochyena, it's dead! Oh! Ladybug. So we take out Pikachu. Running in circles, running in circles, running in circles. Really bad circles. We're going to go ahead and use another one of these colognes on Poochyena. So now we have 2 Pokemon that can be purified. So first, Teddiursa. And with that, it does get rid of its 2 shadow moves. It gets Return and also gets Refresh. We do gain 1,000 experience. Goes to level 12. 13. Wants to learn Fury Swipes. I'm not going to use this Pokemon, so I'm not going to learn it. Fury Swipes is an okay move in this game, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Wait. Oh, I had another one. Talk to us about Vander. You know I don't want to talk about Vander at the moment. I want to head back to the chamber. So we're actually going to head back into the chamber real quick because we do have another Pokemon we can purify. Now, they actually make this a lot easier in XD than they did in Coliseum. Because in Coliseum, you have to battle all these Pokemon. You can't do anything else about it. They really make you battle all these Pokemon just to get the chance to get all these Pokemon to get rid of all the shadow Pokemon, you have to battle with them. Here, they added more walking. So as you can see here, now our Ladybug, is now halfway through its heart gauge as well. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you're over on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, follow. Same thing in reverse. As we try to get 100 subscribers on YouTube. We are almost there. We are, last I checked, 9 away. As we go ahead and purify this Poochyena. Also, what I'm going to do is, I also did this for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silverback when I did my Let's Play. We are actually going to, on each of my thumbnails, there's no way you grew to level, freaking 300 experience. But we are going to add the Pokemon on my team onto my thumbnail. So after this, when we do our next part, we'll have Vaporeon. I'm hoping to get another Pokemon I want to use on my team soon. All right, so I don't like it, but we'll have to have Vaporeon, Ladybug front, as well as we'll bring back Agnes, the Vaporeon. All right, let's go ahead and heal real. Well, no, we don't need to heal. We already did that. We are gonna go to where Egan wants us to go to. That looks like up in a mountain. Which is Mount Battle. So let's go say hi to him. Oh. Who are you? Well, didn't we make Getty on port? Have you come to train? This is an excellent place for people for training. I've trained here myself. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I retained this status, but now I gain questioning to my motive to gaining power. I wonder what I'm fighting for. I ponder if I am putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself why you want to become so strong before you take a path. Interesting. But box! Shiny box! It's a box! It's got a full heal! Nice. That clears up any status we have in battle. Here's Vander, one of the area's leaders. Actually, Vander's in charge of the rookie training session. He's inside right now. If you're in a hurry, you might enter through here. So we're going to go do that real quick. We're going to go see this Vander guy. But it looks like we have to battle a bunch of people as well. Miru! Not Miro, Miru. Has a Wurmple and a Wingull. Have Ladybug just trying to lower its heart gauge, as well as have Agnes do more battles. I do love the music in this game. And we haven't even reached the cool guys yet. But see, that's how you know Ladybug's a bad Pokemon, when it can't even knock out a Wurmple. Suffering Succotash. We'll go for Shadow Blitz on the Wingull and then just tackle Wurmple. And of course, Wurmple missed. How pathetic. Alright, Wurmple, and then we'll tackle Wingull. My cat's behind me, so I'm just giving him some pets. This section of the game, yes, is very battle heavy. But at least it's enjoyable. Like, I do like this a lot. Oh, I don't like how that Wingle kept spamming Growl. Alright, Wingle goes down. Angus goes to more levels. Or Agnes. I knew it was going to happen. I was going to call it Angus. It's Agnes. I would be upset too if I lost to a bug. Alright, Cradle. You have a Quarterfish and a Swablu. We're gonna actually call. And for Agnes, I'm gonna go for Bite on that Quarterfish. See, this is how cats like crabs. They bite them. So go for Peck. Harden. Then go for Shadow Blitz on Swablu. Bite on the Quarterfish. So as we are going forward in this, I'm trying to think of like more fun facts I know about this game. Without also spoiling anything. As Ladybug once again goes in reverse mode. It's hard to think of stuff, honestly. Because again, like there's stuff I could discuss, but I don't want to talk about it yet because it'll be spoiling part of the game. And that's one thing I hate when there's spoilers into like games, movies, especially with someone who rarely watches movies. If there's a movie I want to watch and you spoil it, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I don't really get into all the movie hype. Like, if I like a movie, I'll go see it. If I don't like it, eh. Or if I'm not interested in it, I'm like, eh, whatever. Oh, looks like we have another person to fight. We got Bardo. Not Birdo, Bardo. He's got a Doduo and Spoink. Not Spoink. Oh, why do you give me something to talk about and it's so sad? So Spoink, you notice that it always likes to bounce. Right there in that animation, because it did not bounce, we technically could have killed it. And Ladybug goes down. I'm not surprised, because it's a god-awful Pokemon, and I left that out against the flying type, so that's on me. And Teddy Ursa's got an item. It's got... What do you have? What do you got? Super Potion. Ooh, nice, a Super Potion. It took a second. I'm like, oh, it's just a Super Potion. Wait a minute, it's too early in the game. Super Potion! But you see too now, we no longer have those shadow moves. They are now Dig and Heal Bell. We'll go ahead and do that on Spoink, and then we'll bite Doduo. Flinched, good. Odor Sleuth is a decent move. Not in this game, but it allows the user to hit ghost types with normal and fighting moves. And once again, we just killed Spoink. Just imagine like Pokemon in real life, and someone's like, "Stop bouncing, for God's sake!" And then they try to make Spoink stop, and it just dies. That's rough to hear. My God. Alrighty, let's see. It's been since the Shadow Pokemon incident. So, looks like we have yet another place to go to. And we are now at 2 hours of this stream. We're still going to keep going for a little bit. Not too much longer. But we'll go for a little bit longer. Hopefully reach to where I think it's going to be. Oh, we got an email. Hi, George, doing good? You can call today to inform us that Pokeballs are not available at the Pokemart. You don't have to worry about running out anymore. Good luck. Alright, so we finally get Pokeballs. Thank God, too, because we desperately would need some Pokeballs. So what I'm going to do real quick is we're going to head back to Agate. And we're going to go into the mart and get Pokeballs. Because we's going to need them. Spoiler alert. We gonna need them. We gonna use them. Hopefully less pop out and break open. Yep, we need it. Gimme! So for every 10 Pokeballs you get, after you get 10 Pokeballs, you get a free Premier Ball. However, I kind of messed it up a little bit because it's supposed to be after every 10. But in later generations, it's after every 10 Pokeballs you get a Premier Ball, which means you get more and more Premier Balls. But back then, you get more than 10, you get a Premier Ball. And this car looks a little familiar. Don't like that at all. Oh. Get ready for the goofiest thing out there. We are the sextuplets. We are. We strike terror throughout the land. We are the Hexagon Brothers. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5? That's it? 5? Are we missing someone? This is jinxing impossible. Let's try this again. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? What did I say again? There is someone missing. But anyway, he'll return soon enough, I'm sure. Jesus Christ. These guys are dopes. Whatever you do, brother, says look out for Orlando, the suspicious kid. What's up? Hey, you brat. This is no King Playground. We've been playing for a while, but now we're real estimates belong to Cypher for many a year. If you don't quit skirling your mouth, we'll have to tell your mommy. If you don't want it to happen, then run along home. Bite my ass. I want to battle you specifically. Risix. He's got 2 Pokemon, a Slugma and a Houndour. I sent out Ladybug. Shit, Ladybug. And Agnes. There is a Shadow Pokemon. It is Houndour. Houndour is a not normal. It's a Dark Fire type. And this is actually a really good Pokemon. I highly recommend get one. It is really good with special attack. The Dark type moves in Generation 3 are not the greatest, but they are very, very helpful. They are really, it still has really good movesets as it is. Plus, it's not too far away from evolving, which is it'd be very, very helpful in any team. So much so, we are going to use this on the team. Yes, this is our first Pokemon that we are going to snag that we actually are going to use on our team. As you see here too, Shadow Blitz, Ladybug's Heart Gauge did finally go down to full, go down to empty now, so it can fall to this Ember all at once. And what? Wait, what? That's weird. But going back to Houndour as a Pokemon, it's not bad at all. It does have a shallow moveset right now, but it is not too far away from leveling up. In fact, it'll be level 24, so you have about 7 levels from now in order to worry about evolving, or to get your thing to evolve, your Houndour to evolve. And like I said, I'm going to use this on the team. Now, are you going to Ember the right one? There. See? Easy knockout. Oh, I never take out the item from Teddiursa. So we're going to go dig on Slugma. And then we're going to go for tackle on Houndour. Oh, Bucciana lives! Ha ha! Perfect! And you're in yellow health too. Dig a hole. Dig a hole. Hey, what? Oh, I was gonna say, you're an idiot, and I just got burnt. Alright, on Agnes's turn, we're gonna go ahead and throw a Pokeball at this Houndour. Like I said, Houndour is a Pokemon I want to use on the team. I did some research, and I think this is going to fit very well for what we got playing. I can't even knock out a Slugma, damn it. There goes Pucciano. And soon, Agnes is going to go down. I really don't want to lose. I don't want to white out already. Alright, Teddiursa. I have to do it. We're going to go for return on Slugma. And Agnes... We're going to try another ball. Now, if you had started with Jolteon, I would highly recommend to go after the, go to the Lady and Gatian port to learn Thunder Wave. That would be a perfect move right now to get these Shadow Pokemon. And now Slugma goes down. Agnes, through all of that, still gets the health, or gets the level, or not the level up. We're supposed to be tough. But yes, we finally have our new Pokemon member for the team. Yeah, Ladybug can be purified. But now we have this Houndour. And I want to take this item. The Super Potion from Teddy Ursa. Now, I believe if we go in here, there is a healing machine. There should. But first, open item. 3 Pokeballs. Jesus. They're really trying to give us these Pokeballs. They really want us to snag all these Shadow Pokemon. We have another item over here. A Super Potion. They really want you to level up that Eevee too. Or evolve the Eevee as too. Alright, so then... Oh. Sound off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 8! There's too many of us! Brothers beware. There may be spies among us. Hey look, it's that kid again. I need to find the healing machine. Thank you. Here it is. So we're going to go ahead and heal real quick. I'm also going to save. Okay, so now... So, each of these are going to have a Shadow Pokemon each. So, let's see what the next one. Next one's going to be Browsix. Which is this guy. Did I tell you to go home? Browsix. Has a Hoot Hoot and a Baltoy. We have this now Houndour and Agnes. And just like before, we have a Shadow Pokemon, Baltoy. Baltoy is a ground psychic type. Very interesting typing, might I add. Going over Baltoy as a Pokemon. It is very, very defensive. Mainly in the special defense, but can also handle itself very well in the physical defense as well. It's not completely fast, but it is a little faster than a few Pokemon that we've gotten so far, especially ones like Ladybug and Teddy Ursa. It's actually not a bad Pokemon at all. If you want to have a decent wall, especially in a game like this, where you're really focusing on just getting the Shadow Pokemon, it's not a bad option. If you want to be one of those to have a lot of fun, it does know Self-Destruct at level 19, which is always fun to have. And also, at level 45, it knows Explosion. So again, if you want to have a little bit of fun while you are... Come on, down 1, thank you. While you are going after Shadow Pokemon, there you go. It does evolve a little later than usual at level 36. So it's going to be a Baltoy for a while. But just like before on a lot of other Pokemon, because you have limited options, you can technically use this thing without worrying too much about worrying if it's going to fall behind. It's really good. And again, I recommend it if you are looking for a defender. So we're going to go ahead and throw our Pokeball at it now. And we caught Baltoy. Now you've done it! Also, throughout our journey, I will, like before we start stream, I will go and purify Shadow Pokemon once we're able to. So, let's go ahead and put a few of these guys in the PC. So that way we can get more Shadow Pokemon. I am excited to do this series. I'll bring it to the Ursa back up because I recommend have the pickup ability or have it out there to grab items. But we are going to catch more shadow Pokemon, so I want to have them as well. So right now we have Houndour, Vaporeon, and the Baltoy. Alright, next is going to be Yellow 6. And their Pokemon going to be Electrike and Chinchou. Bring out Houndour. Might be a little scary against that Chinchou. Same thing with Vaporeon here, but I'm sure we can do something here. I love just how Houndour's faster than Vaporeon. At least right now it is. Probably because it's Agnes is level 13, whereas the Houndour is 17. Really? Really? They don't know electric attacks? It's weird. Anyway, so Shadow Blitz on the other Pokemon now, on the Chinchou. Takes it out. Next up is Marie. And it is a Shadow Pokemon. Marie, a pure electric type. It's slow. It's very slow. However, it has really good special attack and special defense. The moveset that it can learn aren't bad either. You're not too far away from learning Thunder Wave. And also, if you are going to use this, I believe after you purify it, it'll learn Thunder Shock. Its moveset otherwise isn't that great at all. However, luckily for you, if you decide to use Mareep on your team, it is not too far away from evolving. It evolves at level 15 almost instantly, so if you give it a little bit and you decide to, well, use it, and once it's purified and it gets one level up, it automatically evolves. If you need an electric type, it is not bad. And in fact, I was thinking of using Mareep, but just like how with Espeon, I have used Mareep a little too much. So I have decided to not use Mareep here. But if you have not gotten Jolteon and you still want an electric type, this is your great chance to do so. The thing I will say, like I said though, it is slow, which electric types are usually faster. But it is slower in this generation. Or this is a slower Pokemon, I mean, not in the generation. One. Don't do this to me, Marie. Listen, I gave you praise. Also, calling here also increases your accuracy. So you can cheat in to use moves like Sheer Coal or Guillotine or Fisher. Why do you want to use them when you're trying to snag Pokemon? I don't know. But I'm sure there's someone out there that wants to. Or if you need help with like other moves too. There we go. We got Marie. We defeated Yellow 6. I hate brats! I mean, you can like whatever. There's brats. There was Barbies. I think Barbie's still around, not brats. We're talking about different things, I know. Anyway, though, we're healing up again. And the next one we're going to take on is Green 6. We six brothers are bound. Our truly beloved sixfold. Our celerity is sixfold. Our food bill is sixfold too. Alright, Green 6, what do we got? An Oddish and a Cacnea. Now, there are going to be some times where the Shadow Pokemon, or these trainers are not going to have just the Shadow Pokemon and one of the others. As you saw with the Yellow 6, he had 3 Pokemon. Whereas Red and Brown 6 had the Shadow Pokemon plus... Ooh, we learned Ember already! Good! And Green 6 here with 6 Pokemon. Go for Ember, which is going to be fantastic for a special attacker here, which is, again, why I wanted to go with Houndour for the team. Shroomish is next up. Going to go for Absorb, probably on, yep, on Agnes. And then we're going to go for Ember again on Houndour. Next we have a Lotad. Cacnea is going to go down. And we have Pineco. We're going to go Ember on the good old grass type Pineco. Or is it a bug grass? I'm not sure. I should know this, but sometimes I'm not. But anyway, Seedot is a shadow Pokemon. Seedot is a grass dark type. Or, I'm sorry, pure grass type. My apologies. Going over Seedot as a Pokemon. It's very good in physical defense. It's a weird thing to have for a grass type. So much so that I'm afraid that if I use Fight, it's going to take it out, and I end up clicking it anyway. Oh, I saw a critical hit. However, going over it as a Pokemon, it's not bad at all. It is our first Gen 3 Pokemon that we can get as a Shadow Pokemon. But it's still not a bad Pokemon. In fact, just like before with Mareep, it's not too far away from evolving once it's purified. It does evolve again with a Leaf Stone. And honestly, it's not a bad Pokemon. Once it evolves once, though, it becomes a Grass Dark type, which does get more weaknesses added, including a quad weakness to Bug. But you don't have to worry about that really in this game, because a lot of the Bug types here are not good, which is a history with Pokemon, Bug type Pokemon here. They're not really great to start off with. However, if you want to have a challenge, go ahead and go for Seedot. It's not a bad Pokemon at all. Like I said, with a game with a few options, it's not a bad choice. All right, and who's next after this? We got Blue 6. Go home already. Or maybe you just want to have a battle with me. It's like, man, get out of here. We got shit to do. Starts off with a Horsey and Goldie. Probably not the best idea. Not the best idea to have my fire type out, but I think we'll manage. Luckily here, though, they don't have a lot of Pokemon. Unlike Green 6, who had a whole party of 6. Maybe that's why you're saying the food bill was 6. Was sixfold, because he has 6 Pokemon. Alrighty. It's gonna use for water sport. So lower weakens fire's power, which in theory makes sense, but since we are using non-fire type moves, it's no issue, and that's also a bad idea as well, considering shadow moves don't miss. Alright, we're gonna go for Shadow Blitz and Bite, like we've been doing so far. I'm waiting for Agnes to grow level 16. You're almost there, buddy. Spheal, Chunky Boy, is a shadow Pokemon in this game. Spheal has a Pokemon. It is an Ice Water type. And you know what they do in Legends Arceus? They smack the blubber. So Spheal is very good with HP. It's also defensive, and special attacks force, or as a special attacker as well. Its moveset is pretty decent, actually. It learns some pretty good moves. And, honestly, I can't say anything mean about it. It is a really good Pokemon. It has a lot of great moves. It does evolve a little later than normal. However, it is a Pokemon that is worth the wait. So, a lot of these Pokemon that are being mentioned, like, they are not bad at all to have. Like I said, the Spheal just evolves very late in the Pokemon at level 32. And then again at 44. So, if you can get rid of that, though, or if you can put that aside, there is no problem at all using this Pokemon. It's really good. And if you don't have a Vaporeon, this is your next best option for water types. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw a ball at the Spheal. Smack the blubber! Smack the blubber! Didn't smack the blubber. What I mean by that is, like, when you play Legends Arceus and you throw a Pokeball behind Spheal's back and that's smack, I always think that's like smacking the blubber. As well as the memes where the Pokeball goes like 100 miles an hour to Spheal's face. I was going for Shadow Mist here. What is it? Preventing escape? Oh, evasiveness fell. It hits both Pokemon, of course. Alright, let's try again here. We're gonna throw a snag ball at this thing. Now, if for some reason you fail to get snag a shadow Pokemon, it's not the end of the world. You can, there's going to be a way later on we can show off on how to get shadow Pokemon you fail to snag. Alright, so we take care of all of them except for one. Purple 6. Oh, wait. No, that's not an item box. I got mistaken for an item box for a second. A little kid should run home to mommy. That's the best. Well, you have a sister, too. Coughing and Grimer. Unfortunately, the Coughing is not a shadow Pokemon. Otherwise, I would go for it. Say it's the best Pokemon of all time, even though it does have flaws. We're gonna Ember Coughing. See how much this does. Almost O-code it. And we are in reverse mode for Houndour. So it kind of makes it a little easier for the heart to go down. Heart gauge. It's sad. How I say some things, I'm like, why? Just why? And we get poison. Yay. Full heals also do not recover from reverse mode. Also, on Houndour's feet, they are shoes. And you can't unsee it now. Whoa! That was a lot of its heart gauge. Whoa! That's a lot right there. Alright. Agnes takes down the coughing. Next is Tentacool. Looking for Shadow Blitz on Tentacool. And then we're going to tackle Grimer. So I knew that was going to be an Oko there. Next up is Gulpin. And it is a Shadow Pokemon. Gulpin is a pure poison type. And it's actually not as bad as I originally thought it was. It's still very defensive, but it also has decent attack and special attack. Its moveset, on the other hand, isn't the greatest. However, it's still not bad for a setup Pokemon. Now, I say that, and people are probably going to say, oh, George, if it's a setup Pokemon, then why is it good all around? It technically only knows 3 offensive moves, or 4 offensive moves, if you want to call it, for level 1s. For a level 1 move. Pound, Sludge, Spit Up, and Sludge Bomb. So its moveset through level up isn't the greatest. It learns some pretty good TMs and HMs, and it also evolves a little late into 26, but I mean, it could be worse. It could always be worse. But if you want a decent poison type, it's not bad. I wouldn't be like, oh, it's the best thing out there, but you know, it's not a bad poison type. And considering there's not a lot of poison types in the game you're gonna get, it might be worth going for it, honestly. I think there's like 2 other poison types in the game. Or 3, maybe more. But Gulpin still is not a bad option, actually. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw our Snag Ball here. One, 2, 3. That does it. We got yet another Shadow Pokemon in Gulpin. Gulpin just do it! I knew it, I knew it! You're so bad. Why are you so strong? So there we go. We defeated all of the 6 brothers. And we almost made it to the healing machine without it fainting. That's the animation for poison, by the way, if you're not used to that. Because they made it easier in today's games where all you had to do is just... You get poisoned, but you can still walk it off without any problem. Whereas back in my day, you had to... This guy's so stupid. Back in my day, you had to go back to the Pokemon Center and hope they didn't faint or die. Oops. No, we want to say override data. So we have caught 9 Shadow Pokemon. Before we wrap it up, let's actually head back to the Pokemon Lab. Because, well, I don't have the Pokemon yet. I have to go get it out of the PC. We do have a Pokemon that is ready to be purified. This Ladybug. Okay, so we can't do anything about it yet. They're just talking about saying that if they had known what was going to happen, they know now they would see why Crane was waiting Crane was going as fast as he could to get the chamber done and ready. But we're going to head back over to the Cypher Lab. I didn't mean to battle him. I guess we can do this one too. I mean, it will help getting my, to get Agnes to level 16. But also, once you battle these guys and you take their shadow Pokemon, they don't replace that member. So, I think if you rematch them, you can go ahead and try to get their shadow Pokemon again. I think that's how they are with these guys. I'm not too familiar because I know there's another way to get the shadow Pokemon, but I've never failed against these guys. So I'm gonna try to hurry up with this battle. Especially Shoe Doggy over here. Tad. Houndour. Ooh! Again, that was a lot. One shot goes Lotad. And Agnes goes to level 16. And learns Water Gun. Tackle, we no longer need you. Probably powerful. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Yes, we got the dubs going, man. But finally, Vaporeon gets the water gun. And Houndour is in hyper pitch mode. Oh, man. Yeah, well, you guys were easy. If we walk around, I don't think there's anything here for us. In Coliseum, we did have items that you could pick up. Alright, so that does open for us. I'm going to go ahead and put Mareep in the box. C-Dot in the box. And Sfeel. Good luck? Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been at this for over almost 2.5 hours at this point. Probably going to wrap it up soon. Oh. But we have yet another battle. Corla has a Duskull and a Skitty. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go for Call so that we get yet another Pokemon ready for purification. But like I said, I will do the purifications outside of battle. And also before we go live, because I have no problem with doing purifications live, but I just don't want to make it a habit where we just stop everything and go do that. All that crazy stuff. Let's go use Water Gun. Ow, an hour. They just spit on Duskull and... No! 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 I don't mean like that! No! Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna call Houndour and then go for Water Gun. And Skitty goes down. Okay. Now, after all of that, I do have to call it a night. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this awesome stream. As we get notified that Houndour can be purified. And I will be back on Saturday with myself and Amanda. We'll play some games. I'm still trying to figure out what game we're gonna play. If you don't think of anything, worst comes to worst, we'll probably just jump back into XD. And that's all I really got for now. So, thank you guys for being a part of this. This 2.5 hour trip to Orre so far. And I will see you guys Saturday for another This George vs. Amanda game. And then also, if everything goes to plan for like Tuesday schedule and all that, if that's still a thing, I should find out by Friday if that's going to continue or not. If so, Tuesday, we'll do some games there. I said we were going to do something about free mode for Star Wars. Free mode for Lego Star Wars. Problem is that game gives me a lot of issues. Like chunky salsa, in air quotes, as I call it. We'll think of something for Tuesday as well. But for the Wednesday streams, as of right now, I want to stick to XD being on Wednesdays. So, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Thank you guys for being a part of this, and I'll see you guys Saturday.